Look on Instagram and I don't see him. I ask about him everywhere. I don't hear him. I don't know him. What happened, my friend?
Nigga talk about he should have broke your face. You the one he smoking on. Don't talk about drugs. You beat hoes up in the elevator too. He seen the tape. They should have took you instead of. Oh my God!
It's reasonable to say that the hip-hop world hasn't seen this much drama and controversy in a long time. Some of the biggest rappers in the business have been dropping diss track after diss track, while others are coming to light for their involvement in some very severe crimes. In the recent case of Chris Brown and Quavo's feud, it appears as though things have heightened, and Chris Brown has got himself in some deep trouble due to his reaction to the track just days later, where Quavo brought up his domestic abuse in the past, most notably on Rihanna and a whole lot more. But what is really about to happen to Chris Brown? Be sure to stick around till the end for the full details. Quavo's most recent diss track aimed towards Chris is in response to Brown's previous controversial track, Weakest Link, rekindling their long-running fight in the dynamic world of rap rivalries. Diss tracks and heated conversations on social media have brought the Chris Brown and Quavo's feud back to the attention of both supporters and detractors. The two musicians have rekindled their long-running conflict by digging into one another's past and current relationships. And let's not forget the time Chris Brown called out Quavo at an event 2 years running, and the awkward time when they had to sit next to each other at Paris's Fashion Week event not so long ago.
Hey Quavo, get your bitch ass out here. Back next year. Yeah.
2 seasons in a row, Crew League, you guys are champions. You know, I heard y'all call out some people last year.
Yeah, he was scared. Quavo.
Who's scared?
Quavo, bring your out of here again. I said it twice.
Second time.
Second time.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. This way, you'll never miss out on any future celebrity videos similar to these. The controversy between the two began in 2017. It was believed that Quavo dated Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, at the time. Karrueche Tran filed for a restraining order against Chris Brown in 2011, when dating suspicions about her with Quavo began to circulate. Brown dated Tran from 2011 to 2015. In 2017, there were rumors that Quavo was seeing Karrueche Tran after TMZ reported that Chris felt like the rapper was stabbed in the back by Quavo dating Tran. Saweetie has entered the rivalry alongside Karrueche Tran, as she is not the only lady who have dated Quavo and Breezy. Breezy claims that while Saweetie was dating Quavo, they had a relationship. Before their breakup in March 2021, Saweetie and Quavo dated for 3 years, starting in 2018. Chris Brown asserts in a diss track titled Weakest Link that he had an affair with Saweetie when she was seeing Quavo. "You fucked my ex-ho, that's cool. I don't give no fuck, cause I fucked your ex when you were still with her, bitch. I'm up, lil," Brown rapped. In the meantime, Quavo dropped his response track, Over Hoes and Bitches, criticizing the singer for his alleged drug usage and history of domestic abuse. Little bitch come battle with my Draco / you been fucked your bag up when you punched Rihanna in the face. Due to their consecutively released diss tracks criticizing each other, Quavo and Chris Brown are at each other's throats. For 50 Cent though, it's a time to celebrate. The G-Unit mogul, who had a history of vicious beef, declared on Instagram that the two needed to continue their verbal sparring. "I don't know why I like all of this, but I like it. This heat keep it coming. Breezy gonna punch him in the face," 50 stated. Although one part of Chris Brown track which was crazy was when he stated people wished Quavo had died instead of Takeoff. "Rip Takeoff. He the only real one. I got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead." Now when diss tracks stoop to this sort of level, it goes to show where Chris Brown's headspace is at when it comes to Quavo. He truly hates the guy's guts, which is why, like we referenced, he appears to be in some deep trouble following Quavo's diss track.
Chris Brown wants all the smoke with Quavo. Chris is so mad he switched musical genres. He's rapping now. And it was actually pretty good. I think the song is called Weakest Link. Is it called Weakest Link? Somebody in the comments let me know. I would Google it, but I'm outside walking. I can't walk and Google at the same time. But anyway, he was on Weakest Link talking about how he wishes Quavo would have died instead of Takeoff. He's saying he slept with Saweetie while they were still together. It's just a lot going on.
Once Saweetie saw she was involved in this feud, she took to X, formerly known as Twitter, and exposed a DM off Quavo DMing her, and this got a lot of fans talking with posts like, Quavo still be in her DMs, Saweetie be having to duck 'em, charge your phone and why is this in January? We used to be mean to each other. Show us the full convo, y'all probably still talk. The hip-hop community is still watching the high-profile feud, and it's evident that Chris Brown and Quavo are still in a battle that is far from over. Whether this rivalry stems from genuine grievances or is just a publicity stunt, it will take time to see how it will affect these two artists' long-term careers in the rap industry. Before we go any further into the video, what are your guys' honest thoughts on this entire situation? Is it looking like Chris Brown has come out of this feud on top? Or will it still be continuing on over the coming weeks? Comment down below. In a popular video that got released yesterday and has everyone talking, it was claimed that Chris Brown threatened to shoot Quavo following his Hoes and Bitches diss track. Since this recent news came out, it has fans in complete shock with posts like, Chris Brown is officially the main boss, no more Mr. Drake. He retired. Man, is you crazy, Chris Brown obliterated Quavo.bruh, that beyond contestation. It just shows Quavo was speaking facts. Rather than addressing these allegations, he rather try and downplay it and the public be some sheeps. This the best time to expose. Now if all these recent claims are true, then things aren't looking good for Chris Brown right now, considering in the public's eye, he was the one winning this feud hands down.
Quavo, stop it. Stop it, Quavo. The fact you added a takeoff verse on that diss track against Breezy, you literally proved the man's point. You literally showed why you are the weakest link. You got to depend on your nephew just to get back at Breezy. And oh yeah, in that verse you talking about, I'm still mad about takeoff, I want who did it. You know exactly who did it. You started it.
Rappers are not unique in their lyrical mumbling on women, but Takeoff's statement that he wished Quavo had died sets a far more sinister tone for the entire rivalry. Although the world has applauded the competitiveness of recent hip-hop disses, including Rick Ross's Champagne moments and Drake's push-ups, Brown's weakest link would indicate that his feud with Quavo will never be resolved. This begs the question, is the rap beef fair, or has Chris Brown gone too far? Speaking truthfully and embarrassing your opponent by bringing up topics they don't want to be brought up is a major component of a hip-hop duel. I don't think you should fight if you've had such a significant and unpleasant experience in the past. Is it worth it for everyone to bring up the Rihanna moment in order to criticize Quavo? It certainly doesn't appear to be. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.